fire, and I got no plans to retire, and I'm still the man you admire. These chicks are spazzing out, I only get more handsome and flyer. I got them passing out like what you do when you hand someone flyers. And what goes around comes around just like the blades on the chainsaw. Cause I caught the flag, but my dollar stacked right off the bat like a baseball. Like kidding.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. Well, there is no denying this man's striking credentials. Prevailing wisdom is he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
He has to. You know, this is what got him to the show. It was being able to use the hands to set up the kicks. We all talk about the high-level boxing background of this young man. But as he's developed great knees.
Yeah.
He's developed great timing, great counter skills, and also the beautiful right high kick. The right high kick is something he hides very well as he follows with a jab, right hand, left hook. High kick comes over the top, and he can put you to sleep.
No doubt about it. He will try to put on a striking clinic once again here tonight. Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that arm.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Both fighters identical in age, with big differences in height and reach. All right, now for the particulars, he is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 248 pounds. Broadside. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 13 wins, 11 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 264 pounds. Walt, the Big Chicken Harris. And when the action begins, a referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
All right, so lofty expectations for this matchup as round 1 gets underway. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but on the other, truly a fighter who can do it all.
And that... guy will usually have the advantage on paper. When you're a striker, at this guy's level, that will normally balance out whatever advantage the other guy has.
That punch no good. I mean, can you imagine having a reach advantage like this? What a luxury.
It's a luxury. I've never had one over the course of my entire career. But fighting guys that are taller, you struggle whenever they are very aware of such a massive advantage. This guy is going to try and use this tonight.
Useful strike there, the ground and pound on point tonight. Close guard, strong bottom work here, staying busy. Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation,
he's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch. Oh, he might have got it with a choke.
And that will do it.
He's done. He's done. What a fight.
Yeah, great job executing the submission in that fight. Really strong work. You can see the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled. He's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 11 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an arm triangle choke, Walt the Big Chicken Harris.
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised in the way that he loves the most.
Regular version, whips German, coins I earned them, bitches baby daddies, I'm still perfect, $100,000 car just to slam the doors in, made them quit the drink cause it was his organs, act like Future but they say they want a lawyer, the irony, quit trying me, okay take me out the Barneys if you proud of me, I like baguettes, I like Patex boy if you drowning me, I'm not, no, if he don't deserve it, blew a bag on that cause he know I'm worth it. Maybelline cover girl for certain, and my body on point, they be like, who's just searching? True story, you broke for me. I've been counting hundreds ever since I was a shorty. I get to the money and you know it's mandatory.
All right, coming up next, it's a middleweight matchup between Omari Akhmedov and Brad Tavares. Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that arm.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. All right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC. And if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away. Because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, ensemble. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if he can get your leg, he's going to finish.
Right.
Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fight.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
Our tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. Both fighters are 32, and they both possess a similar height and reach. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 18 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, Brad Tavares. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 5 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Makhala, Russia, Omari Lakek Akhmedov. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon is Dan Bergliata.
Dan Bergliata.
You ready?
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on, these guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Just misses with a left hook there. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this guy.
Oh, late defense on the takedown and scrambles to his feet. Nicely done. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. And they separate.
Over and over, he's landed a big body kick.
Missed with that right hand.
What a body kick.
Just over 3 minutes to go round 1. That's how you defend the single leg. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Right hand punches the clinch.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Nice punch by Tavares.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Another shot lands upstairs. Blocks the shot.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Brad Tavares. Try to establish that jab. All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quickly.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab after jab after jab. He's a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind that educated jab. Nice body kick right under the elbow.
Akhmedov gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. Makes it. Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
That's it. Just the way he drew it up as he gets the knockout victory here tonight. It's hard to land a strike more flush than he did right there, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming. So he'll see the replay and probably shake his head, but ultimately this is a huge result and a huge win for that fighter here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliano's calling a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 40 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Brad Poirier.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And it gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight, he did exactly that. Congratulations.
I can't even listen to a joker. No, I can't even listen to Jehovah. Why? I really don't know why you think I'm bluffing. When I was never old enough for poker. Everybody wanna be the only one. Better pay your dues, man, if you owe me some. For anybody not trying to be given none. Body the body and leave the body slump.
If I sold drugs, then I might be rich. But mom said that's how a bad man lives. And bro said that's what a gangland is. So from 16 was a mic man kid. They keep saying I'm a young black king. Okay, then where's my banquet? They said there's more fish in the sea, but leave that one, that's my man's fish.
Snap, that's an eyeful. Haters beat it like Michael.
Coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Flyweight Division matchup. Well, she's about as well-rounded as it gets, DC, and I know you didn't have the benefit of starting as a striker back in the day. First day she stepped in a gym, she was mixing all the different disciplines, and the results certainly speak to that commitment and dedication.
It shows. It shows in her ability to fight high-level competition right away. She does not need fights to build her up. She's prepared to fight the wrestler. She's prepared to fight the grappler. She's prepared to do a kickboxing match with the best kickboxers. Her life has prepared her for these moments. All the training, all the sessions, all the private sessions has made her ready to compete for a title right away.
Yeah, I would agree, and at least the early returns are that she looks comfortable and confident in every discipline and every martial arts situation. Well, she's one of the more well-rounded fighters, DC, that we have in this division, a true mixed martial artist. Her first martial art was MMA. That certainly helps.
Yes, she's a new breed of fighter. A fighter that, as a young girl, she was brought into a gym. And in that gym, she told the coaches, I don't want to wrestle. I don't want to do jiu-jitsu. I don't want to kickbox and box. I want to do it all.
Right.
Is there an MMA class for my daughter to take part in? She did that from day one, and you see all that development over the course of a lifetime has led her to the octagon, where she is already making her impact.
Yeah, she said, I didn't want to get to the UFC until I was 100% comfortable in every situation. So far, so good for her. She's got a big one in front of her here tonight. And here is tonight's tale of the tape. So 2 years, the gap in age, with similar height and reach. To get us started, here is
Ladies
Bruce
and
Buffer.
gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Flyweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 15 wins, 9 losses, and 1 no contest. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio, USA, Jessica Evil Eye. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 18 wins, 7 losses, and 1 draw. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready. You ready to fight?
We are ready to go with round one here. Opens with the inside leg kick. Nice kick there by Jessica Ott.
Leg kick.
Oh, she is the bee's knees. So bad.
I mean, I can't do this.
It's just so bad.
They talk about dad jokes, how they're no good, but I love them. Maybe because I'm a dad too. I mean, they're awesome. They're
Just
awesome.
so bad.
But yeah, she is the bee's knee. Great timing on that beautiful takedown.
Back to the feet now. Oh, that's an outstanding attempt with the kick there. Now we'll see if she can follow it up.
So fast to the target. What a great job.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without. DC, for my money, she's really timing her shots pretty well here tonight.
Her timing, accuracy, and also the activity level is great tonight. Nice punch lands over the top.
And a nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown. Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Well, you gotta stay busy from the bottom position. Can't falter here. She's doing a nice job.
What a punch.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Jessica Ott. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Visibly limping here. Oh, the right hand is there for her. All right, so she lands another leg kick there, and now you're starting to really...
This could change the fight. Another takedown lands.
Jessica Ott gets back up again. Oh, and she connects there, so the hands look good tonight.
Great timing to land that punch.
Ooh.
An uppercut landed. Beautiful kick.
Left punch followed by a right. Nice 1-2 there by Ott.
Nice low single takedown.
15 seconds.
Now it's starting to slip under the neck. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Nice job that round. You're really putting the punches together well. I want you to keep that up. Let's fit in.
All right, DC, take us through the replay. Storyline in that round, certainly her kicking game.
She knew that her opponent had more of a boxing stance, so the kicks would be available. She took full advantage of that over the course of that first round.
All right, DC, here we go with our next round, and shout out to the Diaz brothers and everybody watching in the 209, because it looked like the Diaz sister there in that previous round. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy on the feet.
She took that same type of approach. I will set a pace that you are not able to keep up with. I will put my hands on you over and over again. I'm not going to hit you hard every time, but I'm going to keep touching you until eventually you're going to melt in front of me.
All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Back to the feet now. And she caught the kick.
Again, back into this position. Oh, that's a nice strike.
Well, there's no denying her power. She has been pretty accurate here tonight, but she's the type of fighter when she goes to the drive-through window, she's just getting the sandwich. She's not getting the combo meal.
That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. You go and order a sandwich. That allows your opponent to stay in the fight. Give him. I think she...
Wow! Now she's got the tie clinch. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Under 2 minutes now to go. Great movement by her here on the ground, and she just does it so fluidly and so easily. It's really a sight to behold.
You can tell that she's spent a lifetime developing the skill with the way that she's able to move with so little effort on the mat.
Oh, nice job by her there. You see how strong she is. Her opponent's trying to control posture, unable to do so.
Now she can get to work at putting the money in the bank with that ground and pound.
Money in the bank. Oh, how about that reversal by her there, champ?
That is a fantastic transition by this young lady. What a job.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of Ray Borg, just transitioning so beautifully.
Yeah, she's so good at transitions and movement. Her ability is unmatched.
Final seconds here of round number 2. Oh, she gives up her back here, so a case of pick your poison, and now she's going to have to work hard defensively to prevent the finish.
Well, she's got to protect her neck. That's the first thing. She's got to really be aware of where her opponent's arms are. If her opponents get anywhere near her neck, she needs to really defend. Attack the top hand. The top hand is the choke hand. Make sure that top hand is always yours. When you grab it, keep it. It belongs to you now. And to start to work, try to get to your base and get back to your feet.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that previous round, and she got knocked down. Didn't see that strike coming.
No, she didn't see it coming. She had taken a lot leading up to that. It wasn't one strike that hurt her. It was an accumulation of the damage she had taken that put her in that spot. She's tough, but let's see if she can turn the action around as we go forward.
Well, she missed with that right hand. Circling towards the left now.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Try to establish that jab. Nice jab, follows it up with a nice right hand. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, she landed another strike to the body there. Very smart to work that body late in the fight when her opponent is fatigued. You didn't see a lot of that from her earlier in the fight. She is certainly getting after it now. Well, it sounds obvious, but she clearly needs a knockout or a TKO or a submission, or she's going to be on the wrong end of the sport.
Nice takedown land.
Oh, nice job by her to posture up there. Now we'll see if she can maintain that separation.
She has to recognize that her opponent will start trying to squirrel away now, but look for her big ground and pound.
Gets back up. Good sign for her there. Just unable to quite find that range. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you'd want to see from her here. She's trying to keep the judges out of it. Really lighten her up now. Effective punch there by Eye. And she lands that left again. She missed with that jab.
Over and over. You come up, you go down. Another takedown land.
Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter. Trying to prevent the half guard, I would assume.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submission to get back to your feet.
Eye gets back up again. All right, so the women go the distance here tonight, entertaining fight throughout, and she really got it done with her striking, I think.
She got it done with her stand-up. That's what she's known for. It's her calling card. It's exactly what we come to expect when this young lady steps into the octagon, throwing her punches and punches, landing beautiful kicks. What a great performance. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
For decision. All three judges score this contest 30-27. For the winner by unanimous decision, Jessica Eagle.
All right, so she finally cracks a smile there. She gets her hand raised by unanimous decision, and certainly at times looked like maybe the finish would materialize. It didn't. Nonetheless, she gets a W, and that's really all that matters at the end of the day.
If you were waiting for that smile, it wasn't going to happen until the fight was over. Now she can relax a little bit as she wins a unanimous decision. I thought that this was one of her best performances to date.
Michael Murray put a hole in my jeans. I ain't playing in the whole nother league. Go to Philly, then I go to Reddy's, then I get a rollie, then I meet a bitch, and then I get a zippin', then I get a zippin', then I reminisce. I feel like Carson Wentz. I got the wisdom and for shit the bitch. I got a funny feeling that's folding. Boy, still the coldest. This the moment I come different, yo. Yeah, they for Lauren, no monkey business. Can't H&M us, no. Shout out to women in Cape Town. Africa's always a great time. Down to tell all of us living hush. I tell them, dummy, go to Lagos. All you like to play tough.
All right, coming up next, it's a welterweight showdown between the natural-born killer, Carlos Condit, and Paul Felder. Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at A+ level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. All right, well, I'm excited for this one. This is a kickboxer of the highest order. He has so many different kicks and punches in his arsenal, and figures to try to keep this on the feet here tonight.
The beautiful thing that he does is he throws that front push kick to create distance when a guy starts to get too close and wants to wrestle with him. He throws it, and the moment you're back at his range, he starts to blast high kick. He doesn't always intend on landing him, but he beats up your arms with high kick after high kick after high kick. And as you get desperate, you start to run into knees, and he does not need much space to land a knockout punch. This guy is one of the best strikers we've ever seen in the UFC.
And if you don't find the striking range early against this guy, you could be in real trouble. Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Condit is 1 year his senior. He is 3 inches taller. He will have a 5-inch reach advantage. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 17 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Paul, the Irish Dragon, Felder. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 31 wins, 13 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, the natural-born killer, Carlos Condit. And when the action action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
Ready?
Well, the tension is palpable as this fight gets underway, and it'll be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Definite striker on one side against another guy who can really do it all.
And in those situations, normally the guy that's more well-rounded will be the one that will find success. I want to see how this plays out.
Just out of range with the big right hand. Really making good use of his reach advantage there with that punch. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it. John, stop it. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up? Big leg kick land.
Nice 1-2 there. Some fighters shy away from checking a leg kick. Check that one. We cross the midpoint in round one.
Great punch landed with so much power. You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks. Big kick lands.
Unable to connect with the right.
Left hand punch from the clinch. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Yeah, he's mixing it all up.
All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quickly.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab after jab after jab. He's a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind that educated jab.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Visibly limping here. Felder gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab.
Big kick.
Left-right combo is good. Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy. I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there and he's not on his toes and he's stationary, you keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body until he makes some sort of adjustment.
Settle down. This striker is way too amateur for you, okay? You have shoot.
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His strong leg packs so much power that even when he doesn't throw it full throttle, you see he's able to inflict damage. We'll see if he can keep it going here in this
He
round.
doesn't throw it full power, but even when he feints it, he draws out reactions from his opponents because they don't want to get hit with any more of those kicks. It's a sight to behold.
Try to establish that jab.
There's no give on that leg kick.
I might let you kick the inside of my leg after the show.
No.
See how that feels.
You don't want that, J.A. You do not want that. No one wants that. Even trained professional fighters can't take too many of those strikes.
Well, you saw us reference it in the tail to tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab. All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're going to sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand. Jab, right hand, hook, That's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. Finish him off with the uppercut. That is your soda. I mean, come on, man. Let this guy have the whole thing.
Just missed with the left there.
What a punch.
Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Checks the leg kick. Missed with that attempt.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Irish Dragon gets caught with that punch. And that one was heavy. Oh, an obvious limp there. His leg hurting for certain. Punch coming, it's blocked. Just misses with the jab there.
Ooh, what a punch.
He's looking for that left hand. Not there.
He just hurt him with a left hook, yep.
Oh, single collar tie here. Oh, big knee to the body. How'd he get that one home? And what a round! All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward. Nice leg kick lands. Ooh, big shot lands.
Condit gets absolutely punished by that head kick. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
Leg kick.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Looks like his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit. Felder gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Lunges forward with a left there. Blocks the shot. 3 minutes now to go in this one. Back to his feet. Just misses there with the left. Wow. Oh, and there's a kick now to the body. That one blocked by Felder. Well, he is really starting to...
Oh!
Big left hand lands upstairs. Oh! Misses with the left hook. Out of range with that one. Oh, that's a beautiful left hand counter. And both guys really throwing with authority. Well, he continues. Right there, the seminal blow of the fight.
And it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Beautiful knee. A swing and a miss by Condit.
to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment.
And now he lands a combination. Final 10 seconds of the fight. And he landed the right hand there. Well, don't leave it in the judges' hands. A little bit easier said than done. Competitive, close fight. You got to lean either way.
I mean, it is horrible when you walk back to the center of the octagon not knowing exactly who won the fight. I thought he won a lot of the striking exchanges, but it wasn't very clear. So it'll be interesting to see who gets the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, Paul, the Irish Dragon Felder.
All right, so the judges have rendered their decision, and 2 of the 3 of them had it for him. So he gets it done by split decision tonight. You've been involved in some of those. Nothing easy standing there waiting for the judges to render this.
John, it is the worst feeling in the world, not knowing if you did enough, right? Or not knowing what the judges were watching. So I know exactly what these guys are feeling as they walk to the center. You got your fingers crossed, you got your toes crossed, you got everything crossed, hoping that 2 judges saw it your way.
That can speak what I have in store is unique. I just mop the floors with MCs. I can't stop until things are clean. I'm in amateurs, what you think? So you stand there in disbelief till I dislocate both your feet. That's what happens, you step to me. Not too graphic, but not PG. Lots of action in every scene. I'm kidnapping all of your dreams. Hold them hostage and watch them scream. Grab aside, I am what I advertise. Don't matter, you put it, we live, then we have to die. You might hate it, but you can't deny. See, everything that I've been doing got me looking like a mastermind. It's so game, but I vandalize that I do what you fantasize. And took a vision of my dreams and I found a better way that I can make it. I've been looking, think I'm really about to maximize it.
Coming up next, it's a bantamweight matchup between Sugar Sean O'Malley and Louis Smolka. Well, we probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedowns. If you dare stand and strike with him, he can knock you out. He's got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case. He believes that he should have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that octagon.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. 4 years, the difference in age between these two fighters, with similar height and some differences in reach. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 17 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting at a Kapolei, Hawaii, Louis the Samurai Smolka. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 13 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Glendale, Arizona, USA, Sugar Sean O'Malley. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliotta.
Dan Mergliotta, your referee.
You ready? Ready?
All right, so the fight is underway. We'll see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we've seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we could put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
Single collar tie now. Well, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that punch. Just missing on the high kick there.
Nice leg kick land.
Oh, takedown there by Smoker. Nice hammer fist. O'Malley's got his head looking for a guillotine choke. Oh, nice job using his hand. He's out. Back to the feet now.
Right under the elbow, the body kick land.
Oh, that right hand is on point. And now he goes with the combination of punches to the head. Potentially some concussive damage there.
I mean, absolutely concussive damage. Landing all those strikes to the head. He's very accurate, he's very fast, and he has a real confidence every time.
Job to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize him too high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Smoke has got an arm. Looks like he's trying to lock up a Kimura.
The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
And he's out. 20 seconds to go in round one. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Working off his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Everything is going exactly like we planned. He cannot handle the striking. Listen, you're going to learn that.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
Okay, round two, you ready? You ready?
Round two here. Another huge knee for Smolka. Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch there.
Look at the angle of that nice body kick. That's a big strike right there. Real nice body kick land.
Oh, big right hook, but a whiff. Oh, beautiful jab there, man. It's like, you know, oh, and he finally gets the takedown now. So what do they say? Try again.
If at first you don't succeed, you try again. And this guy is the poster boy for that saying, because he shot many takedown attempts, and he finally has secured one. Dig and kick.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Knee to the body there. That one, though, blocked by O'Malley. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round.
Nice. That right hand hurt him a little bit. That was a thud leg kick.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Yeah.
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up.
There's no tell on that leg kick.
Oh, uppercut to the head, but it's blocked there by O'Malley. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Smolka gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Quick entry to get in on a single.
That was a great single. Oh. He flips him over the top. What a huge takedown.
I mean, do I survive that, or did I read my last right?
Absolutely not. You don't survive that. It's over. It's over, John. Watch triangle. Watch triangle. He's to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch this.
And this might... Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so a big knockdown for him courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well. But when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal. And if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
Love what you're doing with the kicks. Keep those going. He's slowing down.
Last round, guys. You ready? You ready? Go, fight!
Oh!
What a fantastic...
Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Oh! Woo! What a fight!
Just an absolutely gorgeous shot to spell the end for his opponent. Crowd is absolutely loving it. He gets the near-perfect land. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming, but just the way he drew it up here tonight, saw that little crack of an opening and barged right through it to get the knockout. And there he is after the huge knockout turned in tonight. Near-perfect execution and one of the bigger highlights of his UFC career.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 11 seconds of round number 3. Going the winner by knockout, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out cold.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope for the knockout, but he was never hopeful. He was sure that he would get it done, and he did exactly that. Congrats.
But you do as you wish. I roll with some fiends, I love them to death. I got a few mil, but not all of them rich. What good is the bread if my is broke? What good is first class if my can't sit? That's my next mission, that's why I can't quit. Just like LeBron, get my more chips. Just put the rollie right back on my wrist. This watch came from Drizzy.
it ain't selling the same. It won't be to sell you my latest.
A women's strawweight matchup between Angela Hill and Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Well, she's about as well-rounded as it gets, DC, and I know you didn't have the benefit of starting as a striker back in the day. First day she stepped in a gym, she was mixing all the different disciplines, and the results certainly speak to that commitment and dedication.
It shows. It shows in her ability to fight high-level competition right away. She does not need fights to build her up. She's prepared to fight the wrestler. She's prepared to fight the grappler. She's prepared to do a kickboxing match with the best kickboxer. Her life has prepared her for these moments. All the training, all the sessions, all the private sessions has made her ready to compete for a title right away.
Yeah, I would agree, and at least the early returns are that she looks comfortable and confident in every discipline and every martial arts situation. Well, for my money, she is as accomplished a striker as any woman in the game at present. Tonight, though, she's got to focus on keeping this fight upright.
She has to stay on her feet. If she is taken down early, it will be a long night for her. She has to manage the space. She has to sprawl and brawl, and she has to fight with that ferocity that she is known for. It's the aggressive attitude, the aggressive approach that she takes that makes her one of the more exciting fighters in the UFC.
And she told us in our fighter meeting on Thursday, she doesn't necessarily want to fight on a napkin in the center of the octagon, right? She wants to control distance, manage range effectively. She has certainly done that every step of the way thus far in her UFC career. Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. Well, at least on paper, what an even matchup here. Everything between these two fighters is nearly identical coming in here tonight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 12 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Karolina Kowalkiewicz. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a Muay Thai fighter holding a professional record of 13 wins, 9 losses. She stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, Angela Overkill Hill. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
You ready?
All right, so round 1 is underway. It's going to be very interesting to see how this fight plays out. She wanted to test herself against one of the best strikers in this division, but that would not appear to be the path of least resistance.
She believes that her full mixed martial arts game is what's going to allow her to win this fight. It's a close fight, though, because she's never seen anyone with the striking ability of her opponent. Big punch lands. Ooh.
Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. Oh, she blocks the punch. Superman punch now. Circling to her right.
Big kick lands. Ooh, big shot lands.
Very nice leg kick there by Hill. Oh, she blocked that shot. Oh, now lands the counter hook. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Real quick leg kick.
Big right hook attempt, but she misses. Nice 1-2 there.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
Trying to establish that jab once again. might punch harder than you. Nice connection there.
I don't know about that, John, but she is a fast, accurate striker. Good jab.
Looks as though her leg might leave it a little bit. DC, for my money, she's really timing her shots pretty well here tonight.
Her timing, accuracy, and also the activity level is great tonight.
Ooh. Hill gets caught with that punch.
Beautiful body kick lands right under the elbow.
Hill gets stung by that leg kick.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Oh, an instinctive land there as she goes to the jab, DC. Nicely done.
That jab is stopping her in her tracks, and is not only a rangefinder, she is really damaging her opponent behind the jab.
Volkiewicz gets hit by that leg kick, so maybe that one gets her attention. 10 seconds to go in the round. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
All right, so here we go with our next round. Will the narrative be the same? In the previous round, it was all about her kicks, the power, the accuracy, really a sight to behold.
I don't know why it would change. I don't think that her opponent has received the advice that she needs to make the necessary adjustments. She will go out there and start doing the same exact thing, which will in turn put her right back on the receiving end of those nasty kicks.
Oh, and she connects there, so the hands look good tonight.
Great timing to land that punch. When you're in a clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head. That was a thudding leg kick.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Oh, the right hand is there for... She's wobbling out.
She's hurt very bad. She's on skates. She has to get moving. If she stays in front of her opponent, she's going to take one more. That's going to end the night.
Just misses there with the left. Back in the clinch now.
Dig and kick.
Hill gets hit by that kick to the midsection. You got to do better defensively. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range.
Oh! She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight. Oh, no!
Oh! Timing her shots nicely here tonight, DC.
She's doing a great job. But not only being active, she is so accurate. She's on point tonight.
Effective punch there by Hill.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
She blocked the punch.
Real sneaky body kick. Liver kick.
Wow!
It's over.
Yeah, that was just a beautiful shot by her there to end the fight. I'm not sure she could have drawn it up any better than it played out here tonight. She lands the seminal blow there midway through the round. I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. So, big knockout win for her here tonight. All right, we take a look back at some of the pictures from this one, and she had it all going on tonight, but certainly her boxing was on point.
Her boxing always is what allows her to dictate the pace of fights. Finally, she landed the strike that ended the night of her opponent.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
This contest at 3 minutes, 56 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by
see the raw emotions and the happiness out of her and her corner. What a result here tonight as she gets it done by knockout.
I mean, she could not have imagined that it would go this well. I know she said it would happen, but when it does, I mean, it's joy. It's joy like nothing you've ever felt before. You don't expect it.
The blood puddle and undertaker, the mockeraker competition usually ending up with a pacemaker. Heart regulator, army make your blood curdle. Castrate your musically spinning blanks, you're infertile. Commercial while we administer God's gift. Better listen to spinning of Sinister and Rob Swift. The hard puppet, the best by far. Represent cut things you never heard of. Supreme force, the ultimate force. The hard puppet, the best cutting things.
But up next, it is a heavyweight collision between Tai Bam Bam Tuivasa and Ilir Latifi. Well, this guy has truly made the takedown a thing of beauty in mixed martial arts. With respect to yourself and George St. Pierre and the truly great takedown artists, this guy's closing the gap and entering that company in the eyes of men.
Oh, absolutely, because he's done such a great job of timing takedowns. I haven't seen anyone so good at slipping a jab into a takedown since George St. Pierre.
Right.
He does a phenomenal job of getting from step 1 to step 2 before his opponent even realizes now he's in on my leg. And if they do get their hip back, immediately he's up into a foot sweep or a headlock or an inside trip. It's just so many different ways for him to get you to the floor that he will throw every single one at you every single time.
And a lot of fighters talk about that wrestling maintenance and how hard it is, right, over the course of a career to continue to drill those things. He talks a lot about that, and that's why he's continued to realize success here in the UFC. Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age, with some differences in height and a similar reach. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 16 wins, 8 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 247 pounds. Fighting out of Malmö, Sweden, Ilir, the Sledgehammer Latifi. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 11 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting from Sydney, New South Wales, Australia, Tai Bam Bam Tuivasa. And when the action begins, a referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
Ready?
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. It's a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on, these guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Got clipped with the right hand. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. What a punch.
All right, so there's the early takedown. He told us on Thursday he didn't necessarily see a path to victory if he couldn't get takedowns. That is certainly a good sign.
Right away, he got the takedown. I don't believe they could have imagined that it would work so well so early. Great job.
That punch no good.
Look at the force behind that leg kick.
Oh, lands a left punch there, and a lot of it set up by good footwork.
Really great footwork and setting traps.
Now he's masterful from here.
Oh, he went to a single, switched to a high crotch. Oh, nice big takedown. What a technique, what a takedown. Great high impact skill.
You could feel the canvas reverberating here at the broadcast.
I mean, right there. Boom, 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 boom. It's like me running anywhere, John. Nice kick.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
He's back to his position. This is where he has done a ton of good work here. Punch, punch, punch to the head from the twist. Fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Don't finish this fight.
Quick level change.
Oh, he went single, rotated head outside. This dude's going for a ride. Oh, takes it for a ride. What a fantastic takedown.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
.45 seconds to go here in round one. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely. He is doing a really good job of...
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
All right, so we'll see how it goes here in this round. Previous round, it was all him just taking his opponent down really every time he entered.
Yeah, every time he got in on the leg, he was able to secure a finish. And that is the idea you want as a wrestler going into a fight. If you have to change up the technique, it's fine. It's not always going to be the very first attack. When it's the first attack, you're very happy. But most times, you got to chain things together if you want to take down a great...
Quick entry to get it on a
that
single.
Was a great single. Takes him for a ride. Slams him on his back. What a takedown.
How's that feel to be on the wrong end of that?
Not, I mean, honestly,
I knew that was coming. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Latifi.
I need you to scramble.
Close guard. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found the setup punch. The jab is landing consistently. Find something. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
The strikes continuing to pile up. 27 total strikes have landed for the sledgehammer, Ilir Latifi. And landing with 38% accuracy there tonight against Tai Tuivasa. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same. That one appeared to stun him.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Changes levels now, DC.
Oh, man, he was in a single, got to a high crotch.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Under a minute now to go. Latifi gets back up again. Switching stances here. Nice punch there by Tuivasa. And he landed the right hand there. Nice job working with level change now.
He went single into a high crotch. Oh, he's taking his dude for a ride. What a fantastic takedown.
Welcome to the Poirier Express.
Relax. Breathe. Here's some water. Now listen, I want you to stay sharp. Don't get suckered into that crap. I want you to...
All right, so he gets knocked down, but not out. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC. A huge round on the other side.
He had him hurt very bad. He found the shot. He got exactly what he wanted. When he saw the opening, he jumped on it, and he hurt his opponent very bad. If he can get back to that one more time, he may end the night.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go, third and final round.
Straight punch lands.
How about that shin? All right, single collar tie now.
Oh! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Now a knee. Oh!
Oh, my goodness!
So 44 total strikes have now connected for Tai Tuivasa. Well, you've got to admire the accuracy and the efficiency as well, landing at a 63% clip thus far against Ilir Latifi. Looks like his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit.
Nice punch lands over the top.
And now he goes with the combination of punches to the head, potentially some concussive damage there.
I mean, absolutely concussive damage. Landing all those strikes to the head. He's very accurate, he's very fast, and he has a real confidence every time he throws his punches. Right hand punches in the clinch.
Vintage Randy Couture stuff here. The dirty boxing is there. Oh, and he lands. Oh, and he hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission.
Latifi's has got full mount now. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so. That's a solid blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Going for that patented rear naked choke now.
He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked. Yeah, notice he just took the body triangle, readjusted a lot, and now it looks like he's got it.
There is the tap. So he submits courtesy of the rear naked choke. That guy's got a squeeze on.
He does a great job securing the position, getting under the neck, and then hiding his hands in order to get the finish. Fantastic performance by this fighter. It's over. It's over.
Well, yeah, so the work in the gym pays off here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Gorgeous setup on the choke, and I think even better execution down the stretch. Clearly it was sunk in deep. His opponent had no choice but to tap or take a nap. In this case, he chose to tap out. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time. when you're this good in the submission.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 34 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out,
so there he is, all smiles, and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened, man.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
Do it one time, they gon' think it's luck. Gotta hit them with the repeat. Do it 2 times, they gon' still doubt. Hey, now I got a 3-peat. Gotta flood the streets till they knee deep. Gotta stay woke, can't be sleep. All this fly shit don't be cheap. All these bad bitches that we keep round. Pockets gotta be deep now. Never lose again, living me deep down. Gotta keep winning, it's a clean sweep now. Tell her back it up, you hit 3 beats now. Big truckload.
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Gilbert Burns and Stephen Thompson. All right, so here's the accomplished, decorated kickboxer Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Twice he has challenged for UFC gold, came up short against Tyron Woodley. But at any given time, DC, this man is 1 win away from another shot at the gold.
Yes, because he can put on those types of performances where the fans and everybody starts screaming, wait, what about Wonderboy? What about Wonderboy? And it does not seem as though Stephen Thompson has you in danger. But every time you're in there with him, you're constantly under duress. Because one mistake can be the end of your night. You watch Wonderboy slide out of position very, very subtly as guys trying to tag him. And the moment you're out of position, Stephen is countering and finishing the fight. A phenomenal striker, a great fighter is the Wonderboy.
And a true martial artist who, not unlike yourself, is giving back to the sport, runs the children's karate program at Upstate Karate there in Simpsonville, South Carolina. And they are all watching their man here tonight as he tries to produce on the biggest of stages. Well, we probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedowns. If you dare stand and strike him, he can knock you out. He's got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case. He believes that he should have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Thompson is 3 years his senior. He will have a 4-inch reach advantage. All right, to get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a karate fighter, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Simpsonville, South Carolina, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 19 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, Gilbert Burns. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Murgliata.
Dan Murgliata.
You ready?
All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway, and you hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist, but on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true 5'2 opponent.
And you see a guy in the striker who knows exactly who he is. He knows where the fight needs to be. He knows what he has to do in order to be successful. Let's see if he can keep his opponent off of him.
Opens with the left hand and lands flush. That's some good takedown defense right there. Single leg attempt, no good. Switching stances here. He blocks the punch. That punch no good. Oh! Huge right hand!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right. Oh, no! Oh, my goodness! Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
I'm not sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout. And that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big, big win for him here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 31 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Gilbert the Ringer.
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in an even more impressive fashion than he ever could have imagined.
When the back of the coupe is open, your girlfriend's gone off that goose and cola. You bout goddamn. And I'm also focused for the day that I blow this open. Money like hocus pocus at the club with a bunch of brokers. Also, I can poke the broke bitch. Can't lie, it's a trap. Put you all over my Snapchat. Damn that, so fat. Gotta get you home like stat. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light.
It is a lightweight bout between Dustin the Diamond Poirier and Conor McGregor. Well, as you'd expect, a Super Bowl feel in this arena here tonight because the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history, Conor McGregor, is back. The celebrities are out in droves, all of them to see the former two-division UFC champion, the notorious Conor McGregor.
The stars always come out when the notorious one steps in the octagon, and he's earned that right. He is the biggest star in mixed martial arts, not only in mixed martial arts, but in sports across all platforms. One of the best fighters the UFC has ever seen. Not only a great fighter, but a great spokesman, a great salesman, and a guy that people always want to see.
And DC, we know you move that celebrity needle, but you don't move it like Conor McGregor.
Not like the notorious one.
We talk so much about his star power and what he has done for the sport, and rightfully so, that sometimes we don't spend enough time talking about just how skilled a fighter this is when it comes to distance management, the striking skills. We'll see how it goes for him here in the return tonight. So here he is, one of the best lightweights in the world, Dustin Poirier, putting that status on the line yet again here tonight. Great frame for this lightweight division. It's amazing to think he had as much success at featherweight as he did. Long arms, good footwork, nice submissions as well. This is truly a 5-2 play.
Yes, he's one of the best fighters in the lightweight division, and it shows every time he steps foot in the octagon. And a victims list that includes Eddie Alvarez, Justin Gaethje, Max Holloway. You know when you're looking at Dustin Poirier that he is one of the best fighters in the UFC lightweight division and has the frame to compete up, and he showed that before he was a featherweight. So a guy that may compete over 3 weight classes over his UFC career.
And we remind you, when he faced Max Holloway at UFC 236 for the interim lightweight title, Holloway came in with a 13-fight winning streak that Poirier promptly ended that fateful night in Atlanta, Georgia.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, the notorious Conor McGregor! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 27 wins, 6 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
They touch him up, and we are underway. All right, here we go, the rematch between Dustin Poirier and Conor McGregor as round 1 gets underway here. And I got to think, if you're Conor, this fight is happening in a different division. It's happening more than 5 years later. Got to throw out the film on Act 1, correct?
You have to throw it away. You have to look at this as a different fight. Because the first time Dustin Poirier was not a champion. He was not a guy that had been to the top of the mountain. Right. Now, Dustin has accomplished so many things. Conor has to view him as a completely different opponent.
And you know Conor McGregor prepares as hard and as well as anyone. He has done his homework as he tries to make it 2-0 in his rivalry with Dustin Poirier. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh, he just missed on that overhand left. Kick to the body by Conor. Ooh. Land there by McGregor, made it look easy on that exchange.
He is such a diverse striker, but he's very tricky in the approach when he's trying to land that left hand. Ooh, what a punch.
Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot.
He didn't like that left hand.
He's gotten hurt here. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way, or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous condition.
26 total strikes have found the mark. Oh, man, as effective as straight punches. And just like that, the fight is over.
That was nasty. What a performance.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. So a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the huge knockout victory. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 59 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
Oh, well, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up? This is going to be a party over there. Not only because of the knockout, but that extra bonus check he's going to be carrying to the club tonight.
What happened today? Found that bitch on the Insta and that at the what I say. Told that girl like I finna fly my ass out to LA.